Assalamu alaikum everyone. This is me Momna Technology Wali. I am 18 years old from Punjab Jalam and a co-facilitator at Rehan School Online Academy. Welcome back to my channel, and today I will take the interview of Maya on the topic how to improve focus and concentrate. So let's start it.
Hey, what's new?
Hi Maya, how are you?
I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. How's your day treating you so far?
Day was going super nice. Okay, so today I will take your interview. Are you ready?
I'm always ready. What's the topic for today?
Okay, so our today's topic is how to improve focus and concentrate.
That is a big one. I'm all ears. Where do you want to start?
Okay, so my first question is what is focus?
To me, focus is like a spotlight in a dark room. It's the ability to pick one specific thing, a task, a thought, or even a person, and shine all your attention on it while everything else just fades into the background. It's not just about paying attention, but more about the discipline of ignoring the distractions. Does that match how you see it?
Okay, that's nice. Now tell me what is concentration?
If focus is the spotlight, then concentration is the battery that keeps it on. It's the sustained effort of keeping that attention locked in over time. Focus is about where you point the light. Concentration is the mental endurance to keep it there without letting it flicker. Does that distinction make sense?
Okay, that's great. Why
So,
okay, why they both are important?
well, imagine trying to build something complex without either one, without focus. You're just scattering your energy in a dozen different directions and getting nothing done. But without concentration, you might start something with a burst of energy, but you'll lose steam before you actually finish it. Together, they're what turn a random idea into an actual result. Do you find one harder to maintain than the other?
Okay, that's great.
I'll
How
take that as
yeah, speak.
I'll take that as a yes.
Okay.
I'm on it.
How can
So,
good focus improve learning?
it completely changes the game. When you have a strong focus, you're not just skimming the surface of a topic, you're actually absorbing it. It allows you to see the connections between a new piece of information and what you already know, which is how things actually stick in your brain. Without it, you're basically trying to fill a bucket with a hole in the bottom. Do you feel like your own focus helps you pick up new things faster?
Yeah, okay. What are the common cause of poor concentration?
It's usually a mix of things, both inside and outside our heads. On the outside, you've got the obvious ones like noisy environments or the constant ping of a phone. But internally, it's often things like stress, lack of sleep, or even just being bored with the task. When your brain isn't stimulated or it's too overwhelmed, it starts looking for any excuse to wander. Which one do you think is the biggest culprit these days?
Oh yeah, okay. Now tell me, how can setting a clear goals improve focus?
Goals act like a map for your brain. When you have a clear objective, you aren't wasting energy wondering what to do next. You're just executing. It filters out the noise because you can easily tell what's actually helpful and what's just a distraction. It's a lot easier to stay on the path when you actually know where the path is leading. Do you usually set specific goals before you start a task, or do you prefer to just dive in?
Sometime I do this and sometime other. Okay, now tell me, how can a quiet environment improve concentration?
And it basically removes the mental friction. When your environment is quiet, your brain doesn't have to work overtime to filter out background noise, like a humming fridge or people talking nearby. That saved energy can then go directly into whatever you're actually trying to do. It's much easier to get into a flow state when you aren't constantly being yanked out of it by a random sound. Do you have a go to spot where you feel most focused?
Yeah, I feel okay. How does getting in thought sleep improve focus?
Sleep is basically like a nightly reset for your brain. While you're out, your brain is busy clearing out toxins and consolidating everything you learned that day. When you're sleep deprived, your prefrontal cortex, the part of the brain responsible for focus, basically starts glitching. You end up with a foggy feeling where even simple tasks feel like climbing a mountain because your brain just doesn't have the fuel to stay locked in. Do you find that your focus totally tanks after a bad night's sleep?
Okay, that's great.
I'll take that as a sign we're moving right along. What's the next question on your list?
Okay,
I'm ready when you are.
okay. So my
I'm
next,
still here whenever you're ready.
okay. How can regular exercise improve construction?
I'm assuming you mean concentration. Exercise is like a natural performance enhancer for your brain. When you move your body, you're increasing the blood flow and oxygen hitting your brain, which wakes everything up. It also releases a protein called BDNF that helps with brain plasticity and memory. Basically, a quick workout clears the mental cobwebs and leaves you way more alert and ready to lock in. Do you usually exercise before you need to be productive or do you use it to wind down?
Sometime I will do. Okay. Now tell me, how does healthy eating support brain functional?
Think of your brain as a high performance engine. It can only run as well as the fuel you put into it. Certain foods, like those rich in omega 3s or antioxidants, actually help build and repair brain cells. If you're fueling up on sugar and processed stuff, you get those quick spikes followed by a massive crash that leaves you feeling sluggish and unfocused. Healthy eating keeps your energy stable so your brain doesn't just shut down halfway through the day. Do you have a favorite brain food that makes you feel sharp?
Yeah. Okay, now tell me,
I'll take
why is taking short breaks important while studying or working?
all about avoiding mental burnout. Your brain is like a muscle. If you push it full capacity for hours without a break, it eventually just stops performing. Short breaks allow your mind to reset and recharge. So when you jump back in, you're actually focused instead of just staring at the page. So the difference between a sprint and a marathon, do you use a specific timer for your breaks or do you just stop when you feel yourself drifting?
Okay, that's nice. How can time management improve focus?
Time management is basically the art of protecting your focus. When you have a plan, you don't waste mental energy deciding what to do or worrying about everything else you're ignoring. It removes that decision fatigue and lets you commit fully to one thing at a time. It's much easier to concentrate when you know exactly when a task starts and, more importantly, when it ends. Do you find that having a strict schedule helps you, or does it feel too restrictive?
Oh, yeah, that's great. Now tell me, what are some daily habits that improve focus?
It's all about consistency over intensity. But mindfulness is huge because it trains your brain to come back to the present when it wanders. Then there's the one thing rule, intentionally avoiding multitasking, which is actually just a fancy way of saying you're distracting yourself. And honestly, just keeping a clean workspace helps a lot. If your desk is a mess, your mind usually follows. Which of those sounds the most doable for you?
Okay, that's nice. How
I'm
can
sensing a
students
pattern here.
stay focused during listening?
I'm sensing a pattern here. You're really digging into the student experience. For listening, the biggest trick is active engagement. Instead of just letting the sound wash over them, students should be taking notes, asking questions in their head, or even trying to predict what the speaker will say next. It turns a passive activity into an active one, which makes it way harder for the mind to wander. Do you find it harder to focus when you're reading or when you're listening?
Yeah, I do. Okay, thank you so much, Maya, and everyone for doing this interview and watching this video. We met as soon as possible. So take care and Allah Hafiz, everyone.